I'm waiting for this to go. Hi, you guys. Okay. We are. Do I normally look at this one or this one? Oh my goddess. I'm trying to figure out. I'm doing wild hair today because it was either be late or dry my hair. So it's wild hair. Gosh, it is. I look like a wild woman. Okay. So I'm going to just get things going here. I should probably keep my computer on this table because I keep looking back and forth. But then the sun might be in it. Whoa. So I'm going to give everybody a couple of seconds to come on. I may shift the computer to the other table. Got a lot going on here. And I know that the second we start, hi, Lori. Nice to see you. Second we start, Bea's going to come to the door and want out. I know it. It's what she always does. So I'm going to make it easier on myself. You're here, and I'm here by the skin of my teeth. I literally freaking just flew here. All right. I think that might be better. And then I'll bring this over here. I think that might be better. I don't know. It's hard for me to have both things going. I don't know. Is it better over there? The lighting. Doesn't matter. I'm getting situated. I'm not going to panic. I think I'll do it this way. We'll just do it like this. Okay. I'll put everything back as I had them. I put my items. No, I don't. I'm putting it back differently. Oh, I like that. So there's a message in that. There's a message in everything. So I redid that. Why did I redo that? I put everything back the way I had it. No, I actually really didn't. Not everything went back the same. And when I put everything back out, it was in a more organized fashion, which is what happens right now in this season. This eclipse season, this Mercury retrograde season, it feels very chaotic. And yet when spirit finishes with what we think is chaos, there's a rearrangement of things and it's always better. So fear not. They know what they're doing, and your highest self also knows what it's doing. So I got these little pillows, and they're a little bit scrunchy. Okay. I can't use my camera on on YouTube. Hi, Chords of Gratitude. Are you available to do a face-to-face this Wednesday afternoon or early evening? Face-to-face Wednesday. Probably. Well, can you touch base with me? 95. Send me a private message and I will send you my phone number and we can talk. Hi, Tina. All right. I'm going to light the incense. Anyway, what I was saying was our highest and Mercury, and Mercury, our highest and spirit knows what they're doing. When we may feel that things are chaotic, it's a rearrangement. Oh, I really needed that. It's often most chaotic before something wonderful happens, pretty much all the time. So, items to choose from. I'm probably going to do this a few times because I know that there are certain people watching are coming on in a few minutes. Gosh, my hair. I should have taken the time. Maybe I'll put my hair up in a knot. I don't know. Good Lord. It was either be late or do my hair. So it's clean. It's just not straightened. Hi, Kirsten. Oh my God, it's been so long since I spoke to you. Hi, Breezer. It's going to fall in seconds. I know it, but I'll be elegant for a moment. Okay. I'm going to light the incense. Get that going. I know you're going to show up, Bea. I know your style. Show up at the last second. But I know that because that's what I did, didn't I? Okay. Oh my God, these pillows, they're too tight. They're cute, but they're too much. So there's a message in that. You're cute, but you're too much. Ooh, somebody told me I was too much the other day. And you know what my response to that is? Well, then go get less because I am perfect as I am. So nice to see you. All right, I'm going to give you guys your items to choose from first. The black horse. This is a little iron horse. Every time I see this, this is my grandmother. My grandmother was an Aries horse, and this sits on my work desk Horse represents forward movement. This guy's kind of standing still. So I see the Knight of Pentacles, which is a situation that will be moving forward, but right now might be slowed down. Oh, I don't know if I like my hair up or not. I'm going to critique myself. Why does that screen have to be so big? Right? Okay, I'm just going to look at the horse. All right, there's that one. Forward movement, Knight of Pentacles, maybe slow down to a walk. You don't have to rush. That's my message. Slow down, relax, it's chill. No worries. Then there's this little clock. Aren't these cute? My mom had a love affair with clocks. She had a clock collection, and I'm starting to get one, and I think it's just adorable. So the time is now, or pay attention to your time, or time's getting away from you, or what time do you want to do this? Like chords of gratitude. What time would we want to do this? Time moves quickly, even though we are not supposed to rush it. Time moves quickly. So it's like, don't waste time. Don't waste your time waiting for what you want to do, who you want to see, what you want to be. Dream it, wish it, dream it, do it. Do it now. Now's the time. There's that little message. And then the coyote. The coyote is the trickster, and I heard in my head the Heyoka. So they may appear foolish. That's a very interesting message. The coyote, there's two messages that coyote brings about. Is the trickster. You think of the coyote and Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner, and he was always trying to blow up the Roadrunner. And what ended up happening, it always fell back on the coyote. So it's like, laugh at your mistakes, learn from them, and move forward. Or I heard Heyoka. So the Heyoka allows themselves to appear foolish, but so that you can get a lesson. It's like they sacrifice themselves in the eye of others in public or whatever, in order for you to learn from that. And that's what I heard. So this coyote is a Heyoka. This is a smart animal. Knows what they're doing. You may not think so, but they do. All right. So Tina asked me if I would get charms, and I did. I got a bunch of charms. They literally arrived the day after our last reading. I've got lots of them. So I'm going to use these for the readings. I will pull a charm for each of you. And hi, Kara, for each of you. And I also got runes. I'm Celtic, and I went to this picnic. It was at the winery. It was beautiful. And my girlfriend says, I brought party favors. And what she brought were runes. And I'd never used them before. My mother had runes. And I don't know. I was weird about it at the time. I thought there was something wrong with it. I need lipstick, you guys. My mouth is really dry and the wind is crazy. I got more wind chimes. Can I go get it? I got to go get it. While you're thinking about that, I'll tell you about the runes in a sec. I got to get my lipstick. Can't. There. Sorry, it's more like lip gloss. I've got very dry skin, dry hair, and being in Arizona, it's a lot. So, hi, Sean. Okay, we got a lot of people in here today, so this is fun. I will ask for who wants readings at the end. If somebody can write down the names, that'd be great, because there's going to be a lot of you. I know that there's 3 people watching that aren't able to speak, and I knew you would come to the door. Come on. Effer. Okay. The runes. So I'm Celtic, and I thought I should do these. So I sat down at this picnic at this winery, and I did runes. And I got to tell you, it was so accurate. I was blown away. I loved it. And so I wanted the book. She goes, oh, there's all kinds of book of runes. And I said, I want this book. And so I went online to find it. I'm going to do this with my hair the whole time. I went online to find it, and it was an old used bookstore, and they had 1 book left. So this is the book. Hi, Ingrid. Okay, awesome. This is the book. It is, and see how old this is all wiped out. Like, this book is old. It's old. I wonder when it was written. It's an old book, and I don't care. I got it at a used bookstore, St. Martin's Press, New York. 10th anniversary edition. This is the Book of Runes, a handbook of the use of the ancient oracle, the Viking runes. Now, are you ready for this? I'm Norwegian and Welsh, so Norwegian is the Viking. So why have I not been using runes? Very ridiculous. Ralph H. Blum is the author. If you guys like the messages and you want to try and find one, this book was printed. I want to see when it was printed, the original one, because it's old. Oh well, doesn't matter. So I'm going to use this. Is going to be this I can use for your messages, and I can actually do a spread. I think I'll do that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll do a spread of runes for one of the messages. Okay. So as you guys think about and meditate on why you're going to choose what you're choosing, the Iron Horse, the Wile E. Coyote, what was the third one? And the clock. Okay. We're going to clear our energy and get rolling. All right. Here we go. So when I did that, I called in the archangels and angels and ascended masters and our passed over dead loved ones. I called in specific ones that I work with. There are many angels, there are many archangels, there are many ascended masters, but I only speak to the ones that work with me, that have introduced themselves to me. So I called and I asked for a clearing and a blessing. I asked that my voice be used in the way that was in the highest good of all, and that I understood the messages that Spirit wished to deliver. I wanted to, I asked for a shield of protection upon myself and of all of us, only love in, only love out. And I asked for guidance, specific guidance. And here they come. When you hear the bells, those are the angels and the fairies. Can you hear my big ones? I've got 3 sets of big gong type of bells, and I love them. Chimes. All right. We are going to go first to the clock, Spirit says. Well, that's interesting. All right. So for those who chose the clock, I never do anything in order. I do whatever comes, right? So for those who chose the clock, wow, those who chose the clock get the runes. Okay, what did I choose? I chose my grandma. I chose the horse. Okay. I chose forward movement. I chose the Knight of Pentacles, but I'd wish for him to become the King of Pentacles right now and then move into the Emperor. Thank you very much. All right, for those who chose. Now, what we're going to do, the way I'm going to do this, there's lots of runes. These are buffalo bone runes. And, oh, that's one. All right. They're reverse meanings as well as upright meanings. So whatever I'm going to put them down, and whatever the ones Spirit gives to me and tells me to put out, yeah, dry my hair. Dry my hair. Thank you for that. All right, I got them. I got them. Now, upright and reverse, 2 of them are sideways. So that might be they're in progress, right? They might in the process of, or can turn to this, or will become that. So the first one that comes out, let me do it in the order that I saw them, is this one. And it came out like that. And what's so cool about this book is that the runes are all right here, and on the front and on the back. You can't mess it up. And it tells you what page to go to. I really am in love with this. So right now, and please forgive me if I say the names of the runes incorrectly. So this is Harvest, and it's in reverse. Okay, that's the way I saw it. So page 117. I think this is fun. I hope you guys do. God, it's beautiful, right? All right. So what does it say? Oh, how funny. How funny and how wonderful. There is no reverse for harvest. There is no reverse for harvest. All right. I wonder if I can speak amongst these chimes. Can I speak, Spirit? Thank you. A rune of beneficial outcomes. Yera or Hera applies to any activity or endeavor to which you are committed. Be aware, however, there's no quick results. That the note there. Wait. Be sorry, Mercury retrograde. Be aware, however, that no quick results can be expected. A span of time is usually involved. Hence the keywords 1 year. Symbolizing a full cycle before the reaping, the harvest or deliverance. You have prepared the ground and planted the seed. Now you must cultivate with care. To those whose labor has a long season, a long coming to term, this offers encouragement of success. Know that the outcome is in the keeping of providence and continue to persevere. Remember the old story about the farmer who was so eager to assist his crops, he went out at night and tugged at the new shoots. There's no way to push the river. Equally, you cannot hasten the harvest. Be mindful that patience is essential for the recognition of your own process, which in its season leads to the harvest of self. So this doesn't mean it's going to be an entire year. If you have already put in the work, this is confirmation of a harvest. If you're just planted the seeds, give it a full cycle. Okay. Next rune is strength. I'm going to have to talk quickly because I wasn't going to pull 5 of them, but I did. So I'm going to speak quickly and hopefully get through all of this in a timely fashion. Protection. Sage or rushes the elk. Doesn't look like that. That's not right. That's not right. It's strength. Sorry. I looked at 111. There's a message in that, though. There's protection for you. Obviously, listen to them come up right now. Okay, so this is defense. Avertive powers, the yew tree. No, it's not. Spirit, what's going on? My book is missing this page. It can't be. That's not correct. Something's going on. Hold on. Page 100. My mistake. I was at 110. I'm ready. I'm ready. Strength. Here we go. Manhood, womanhood, the wild ox. The rune of terminations and new beginnings. Drawing this one indicates the life you've been living has outgrown its form. The form must die. That form must die so that new energy can be released into a new form. This is the rune of passage. So this is why we're in Mercury retrograde right now. This is also why we're in, when we get this message in eclipse season is about eclipsing anything out. Hi, Natasha. We're on our first item, which is the clock. So the clock, the iron horse, the iron horse, and the coyote Heyoka, depending on the trickster or the Heyoka, depending on your message. Hi, Mark. Oh, thank you so much. Very sweet of you. So the old form has to die before the new form can come in, right? So that new energy can be released into a new form. So it's the rite of passage, the cycle of initiation. I talked about it last week, about this initiation that we're in. And it's a dark initiation. It's difficult. Eclipse energy can be difficult at this time. So like they're talking about, in nature, the progression consists of 5 aspects: death, decay, fertilization, gestation, and rebirth. Events occurring now may well prompt you to undergo a death within yourself. Since self-change is never coerced, we're always free to resist. We have free will. We can either follow the guidance Spirit is giving you, or choose whatever you want. You're never forced to do what Spirit guides you to do. That's guidance. If you want to continue learning the same lesson for the rest of your life, that's up to you. Spirit's trying to help you make way for new and better things by releasing the old. So there's self-change that needs to take place here. And sometimes it's not easy, right? We have to remain mindful that the new life is always better than the old. What they want us to release is never going to be bad. They want what's best for us. Our highest wants what's best for us. Also, the old leaves have to fall off the tree before the new buds can come out and form, right? I mean, the buds are there, but they got to move out of the way. The crap has got to get out of the way. You can't pick things up if your hands are full of the past. So prepare for opportunity that might be disguised as some form of loss. I've just gone through this. It could be involve the loss of someone or something that you've had an intense emotional bond towards or with. It could be that you're living a part of your life, a part that needs to be retired now, so that you can retrieve a new one, so that you can live in a new way for yourself. Whatever way that bond is being severed, a relationship has radically changed. Okay, a way of life is coming to an end. The way of doing this is done. We will not do this again. We will not be this way again. We will not walk this path again. This lesson has been learned. I do not want to spend my lifetime learning this lesson. So I learned this lesson now, and I release you, right? I love you and I release you. Bless you as you move forward, whatever it is. So seeking among the ashes and discover a new perspective and a new strength. The ancient symbol for Uraz was the aurochs, a wild ox. When the wild ox was domesticated, an immensely difficult task, it could transport heavy loads. Learn to adapt yourself to the demands of such a creative time. Firm principles attached to this rune. At the same time, humility is called for, since in order to rule, you must learn how to serve, right? There's no narcissistic energy happening here. Uraz puts you on notice that your soul and the universe support this new growth. Next one. I always think it's not here, and I think, oh my God, it's not in the book. And then I find it. There it is. Fertility. It came out sideways, you guys. So these are the last three that came out sideways. So they're not there yet, or they're going the wrong way. So you need to get yourself back on path. Whatever it was, it came out sideways. So fertility, page 107. Let's not waste time. Welcome to my cathedral. I'm going to give them a second while I look at this. Wow. So I was talking about the moon today. I am a Pisces moon. I'm an Aries and a Pisces moon. And on April 8th is the eclipse and the new moon. And I was speaking about the new moon, or the moon as your intuition. The moon is your intuition, right? So this rune is akin to the moon, the intuitive part of our nature. And it's urging us towards harmonizing and adjusting in the sphere of personal relationships. It embodies the need to share. So it's pronounced inguz. It embodies the need to share, the yearning to be desired, to search for similarities, right? I was saying, look at them together like this. That's probably why I put it down like that. This is not one on top of the other. They're equal partners. I put it down this way because I saw them side by side. In a relationship, it must be equal. Maybe some other messages want to speak up too. Absolutely, they do. I got more messages than I can deal with. So in partnership, no one is above the other. No one controls the other. These are two that are in full control of their own lives. And we have to work on that till we go back into the grave. Oh, I get it. So we are not trying to control the other person. We barely can control ourselves. But these are people that are standing in their own free will, each in their own free will. There must be interpersonal freedom within every relationship. They're partners, right? So it embodies the need to share, the yearning to be desired, to search for similarities. And that's what I was saying. I want a compliment, right? I want someone that speaks my language. I want somebody who gets excited about what I get excited about, right? You're not going to pick somebody or choose a partner, business, love, or friendship, with someone that is not in alignment with you, and then try to change them to be in alignment with you. It's not going to happen. You can't fix them, and they can't fix you. They can't change for you, and you can't change for them. They have to change for themselves. You change for yourself. The completion of beginnings is what Inguz requires. Drawing this rune may mark a time of joyful deliverance, a new path, a new life. It's the rune of great power. Receiving it means that you have now the strength to achieve a completion, a resolution from which comes a new beginning. Yay! So it's like transformation. It's like it's the vulture, right? It's the California condor. That was the bird that flew above us last week, was the California condor, which is death, transformation, and rebirth. That's what's coming here. That's what's happening here. It means we've got the strength to achieve this completion, this resolution, and the new beginning. The completion, above all, is what's critical here. Hi, Christine. We're on our first message. We're halfway through it. It's the clock. We also have the Iron Horse to choose from, and we have the Tricky Trickster or the Heyoka, depending on how the message plays out for you, who it is. Remember, these messages are for you or someone close to you. All right? Above all, completion is crucial here. It may be timely that you complete some project now. It's time to complete the project, right? It's time to complete this path. It's time to complete whatever this is. Make that your priority, because the completion, as I said, we have the new moon and the eclipse on the same night. We cannot grab the wishes and what's coming in on the new moon. We put our new moon wishes out, right? But we can't do that when our hands are full of the past. That's why we need to eclipse it out. It needs to go. So that is the priority first. It's time to complete that. That needs to go in order for us to put out our new moon wishes, plant our seeds for what we're calling in. So make that a priority. It could be a difficult state of mind that needs to be clarified or resolved before you can do that. The appearance of this rune indicates that you need to fertilize the ground for your own deliverance. You need to fertilize. I need to fertilize for my own deliverance. You don't do it for them. They don't do it for you. Don't expect anybody else to do your work. This is your job. This is your journey. Everything in your life is your responsibility. You don't react to people. They don't make you feel certain ways. They don't make you do certain things. That's on you. You don't like something, fix it, change it, whatever. It's always on you, right? All things change, and we cannot live permanently amid obstruction. So this signals your emergence from a closed chrysalis state. So here again, the transformation. You've gone in to your chrysalis and you have transformed. You have completely, utterly transformed, because the butterfly turns and a moth turns to a pile of goo before it starts to form its other new body and comes out. So makes me think about ones that have left our life. We're in Mercury retrograde. Opportunities that have left our life, ideas and dreams that have been out of our life. This is the time that they can come back during Mercury retrograde season. This is when people come back, ideas, dreams, opportunities, but yet they don't come back maybe the way they were. They come back in a new form. You don't want what didn't work in the past. You want it to work. You want it to come back in a new form that does work, right? So as you resolve and clear away the old, you will experience a release from tension and uncertainty, which blocks us from having a beautiful planting of a new harvest, right? We may be required to free ourselves from a rut, a habit, a relationship, some deep cultural or behavioral pattern, some activity that was quite proper to the self that we're leaving behind. So quite proper to the self, we thought it was fine, and it wasn't. Didn't work. It was causing problems all the time. It needed to go. It needed to transform. It needed to change into something different, right? The time of birth is always a critical one. Movement can involve danger, and yet movement that is timely leads us out of danger. The time, see how spirit works? Freaking love it. I love my intuition as well. I chose this one, and then spirit says, okay, we'll do this one, right? So the time of birth is the critical one. Movement can involve danger, and yet movement that is timely leads us out of danger. The time has come to enter the delivery room. What does that mean? We're about to have a new beginning. We're about to have a new opportunity. We're about to have some incredible, blessed presence. Ooh, presence. There's a blessed presence. There's a presence coming. That's exciting. Another cycle of this rune, counsels preparation. So what do we need to do to get prepared? We need to nest, right? We need to get comfy. We need to get centered. We need to get groundy. Go ahead and get groundy. Free ourselves from unwanted influences and seeing the humor in the situation, which segues our next messenger coming in, which will be the Heyoka, because what does the coyote say? Laugh at your own follies, learn from your lessons. So that is what's coming up next. Leave the squirrel. Hey, that's not your job. That's not your job. The squirrel is preparation. Get ready for change. This is what this is saying too. So they gave me a message. Thank you. Gave me a message about the squirrel. Prepare. Get ready. New birth is upon you. We have to, why this came out? Because they have to have a sense of humor, right? You have to laugh at your follies. Okay. So we are indeed prepared to open the will of heaven and await our deliverance with calm certainty. That's cool. So then we have this one going sideways. It was actually pointing in that direction. I heard you back together. So there's somebody coming back, right? I heard you back together. Wow. Okay. Now what's funny about that rune is I saw it going that way, but it's actually going this way in the up, and it's the warrior. So somebody needs to step into their warrior mode. Somebody needs to maybe balance their warrior mode, or maybe that warrior energy is on its way out. Let's see what it has to say. Page 120. Do you guys like this? Oh, and if I don't see, I am seeing all your messages on YouTube, and I don't know that I'm getting them all. I found out later that I had all these messages on Facebook, didn't see any of them. So if I'm not seeing them, you guys, and you're talking to me, send me a message and it will pop up on my screen. Okay. I feel horrible when you talk to me and I don't respond. I'm not ignoring you. I am not seeing it. I would absolutely, as you see, when people pop in, I respond. Man, this stuff is not lasting enough. Okay. I got to light our incense again. So maybe we got to light a fire under someone's ass. Maybe we need to light a fire under our own ass. But we got to light the fire. The fire's blown out. Or it's time for a new one. What truly happened was that Raven knocked the incense holder off the table and broke the incense stick in half. And so the first half left. I'm going to show you my little incense holder. It might mean something to you. It's tiger energy, tiger power. I am definitely a tiger. The tiger is, you think of the lion and you would think that would be the ferociousness, but it's not. The lion talks about courage. The tiger talks about sensuality and strength and ferociousness. The power, the elegant power of the tiger. So that's there for a reason. All right. What did I say? What page is it? 120, the warrior. All right. Tew, I'm not quite sure. I don't speak Viking, even though I am Viking. That's why I'm connected to, what's her name? Freya, the goddess, the chariot that drives the chariot. And what drives her chariot forward is her 2 Norwegian forest cats. And I have several Norwegian forest cats. So whenever I've said that to you in the past, like I resonate, I connect with Freya. That's why. That's my Viking heritage. Not to mention, I'm a freaking badass warrior empress. This is the rune of the spiritual warrior. Raw. Always the battle of the spiritual warrior is with the self, funding the will through action, yet unattached to outcomes, remaining mindful that all you can really do is stay out of your own way and let the will of heaven flow through you. That's what I said. I'm a channel, right? I'm a medium. Spirit comes through me. These messages are, and the downloads that I get come from them. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not even telling me what to do most of the time. My highest is telling me what to do, and I'm hearing from Spirit. So the will of heaven is flowing through us. They are among the hallmarks of the spiritual warrior. Embodied in this rune is the energy of discrimination, the sword-like quality, because it's like a spear, right? And I had it going this way. So I got stabbed recently. I did. So I'm going to pull that sword out and set it upright. And I don't retaliate in like. So the sword-like quality that enables you to cut away the old, the dead, the extraneous. I could do that. I'm cutting it away, right? And yet with the warrior rune comes a certain knowledge that the universe always has the first move. It's kind of like a chess game, right? Patience is the virtue of this rune, and it recalls the words of St. Augustine that the reward of patience is patience. Here you're asked to look within, to delve down to the foundations of life itself. Only in so doing can you hope to meet the deepest needs of your nature and tap into the most profound resources. The molding of character is an issue when you draw Tiwaz. Associated with this rune are the sun, masculine energy, the active principle. The urge for conquest is powerful here, especially self-conquest, which is a lifelong pursuit and calls for awareness, single-mindedness, and the willingness to undergo your passage with compassion and in total trust. So if the rune was used inappropriately as a sword, instead of understanding that to stand in your true power is not to attack another, to stand in your true power and not give your power away is to remain in control of your power. That is standing in your power. When you give your power away to another, it's when you inappropriately express, inappropriately act. That's giving your power to someone else because you've lost control. right? So this needed to be upright. When this rune comes in response to a relationship issue, it indicates that the relationship is both timely. So this is talking about a relationship coming in, going out. I think this is coming in because you've let go of it, right? You've let go of whatever it was. The relationship is both timely and providential. The bond is a real one. There is work for you to do together. So I recognized, in order for me, I recognized that there was something that was blocking my manifestation. Spirit literally said, this relationship is blocking your manifestation. I've called in the love of my life. I've called in owning my home. Those are the two things I've called in. Everything else I have. No one and nothing is worth blocking that for me. I deserve that. And so I need to release that toxic relationship in order to bring in the positive relationship, right? So this is speaking about this relationship that I'm calling in, that you're calling in, because you have called it in if it's coming to you, right? This relationship is timely and providential. The bond is a real one. There is work for you to do together. We came here with a purpose, right? We have a path to follow. If the issue concerns devotion to a cause, an idea, or a path of conflict or conduct, the warrior rune counsels perseverance. So if you've got a project that you're working on, it's not this relationship you're calling in. You're calling in an opportunity. You're calling in a business, a project, or whatever. Persevere. And that's what happened when my friends were visiting last. We had two young falcons. They're a young couple. They came and they were in my yard, and the crows came after them because they have what? A nest of new babies. What did we have before? The relationship is bringing in a new beginning, right? So this is bringing in a new beginning of work, partnership, love, partnership, friendship. So persevere. And that's what the falcon says. Endurance with ultimate victory. So endurance is perseverance. It is a rune of courage and dedication. In ancient times, Tiwaz was the glyph that the warriors painted on their shields before battle. Now the same symbol strengthens our resolve to align the self with ourself, right? I'm in alignment with myself. Last one. This is a long message. You guys got a good one, but we're all learning from this, right? Came out like this. Not quite sure right now if this is upright or reverse. It's not there yet, or it's on its way out. It's because it goes, in truth, like a lightning bolt. Lady of Lightning, paradigm shifts, eclipse energy. This is very timely as well at this time. So this is called wholeness. Raven. Oh, you're right next to me. Good girl. Bea, what are you doing? Leave the squirrel. You're a good girl. Man, for once, Raven is well behaved, laying right next to me. And Bea's out there. She's being a warrior. She's patrolling lately. She feels the energy, and she was at my side. My best friend was here, and she was going through something, and Bea would not leave her side. She guarded her, and she's guarding the neighborhood right now. She's guarding. She's like doing laps. And normally it's Raven running around. So Raven is staying next to me. And so there's something we need to pay attention to. I'm paying attention to this. So this is wholeness. She's going to see Master McFinn. So she's waiting for someone. No, she went past again. So Master McFinn came up, but she's on the guard for something. Why are you on guard? Why are you on guard? Is someone on guard? So Raven's saying hello. She's got her big schnoz here. Did you see it? You want to say hi to the peoples? Say hi to the peoples? Yeah. She says, let me be seen. There's a big clock behind me, the Alice in Wonderland clock, and it's not keeping the right time, is it? I have to put a new battery in that, message in that, since we're on the clock still. We're on the clock still. Oh, my goddess. We're on the clock still. So we're working towards something. Ooh, bang. Okay, so she's guarding because there's dark. Some kind of a dark energy came into the room. Somebody just entered. Hi, Pay. Sorry, I didn't see you. Because this is the night side, and it's and Spirit's plugging it. So it feels like there's a suction cup over my ear going, and that's what Raven is doing. So Bea, she's doing the patrolling of the neighborhoods, keeping the energy safe. We've already called Michael in, and we've asked for protection, but Spirit's letting me know someone has entered the chat, and the energy is not positive. So you know what? Stay a while. Maybe you'll learn something. So wholeness, life's force, the sun's energy. Soele stands for wholeness. That which I butchered that. Sowelu stands for wholeness, that which our nature requires. It embodies the impulse towards self-realization and indicates the path that you must follow, not from ulterior motives. Do you want to go in? Master McFinn, the love of my life, wants in my house, and he is welcome. He is welcome to come, because the way is clear. Hi, my friend Jeremy just said hi. That which our okay. This stands for wholeness, that which our nature requires. It embodies the impulse towards self-realization and indicates the path you must follow, not from ulterior motives, but from the core of your individuality. Seeking after wholeness is the spiritual warrior's quest, and yet by what you are striving to become in actuality is what by nature you already are, right? We came in the way we were meant to be. Become conscious of your essence and bring it into form. Express it in a creative way. A rune of great power, making life of force available to you, Sowelu marks a time for regeneration down to the cellular level. Although this rune has no reverse position, there is reason for caution. So that's why it was out sideways. There's reason for caution. She's patrolling the garden, right? Interesting. Ooh, and my ear popped again. So caution, you may see fit to withdraw or even to retreat in the face of a pressing situation. That's what I chose to do, especially if events or people are demanding that you expend your energy now. I'm not giving you my energy. That's what you kept doing, is taking my energy. I now call all my energy back. So here's our message. I take back all of my power, and I give you back all of yours. I take back all of my power. I take back all of my energy, and I give you all of yours. I'm not yelling, abusing, critiquing, and judging. I am taking back my personal power. I'm coming in a place of peace. I'm in a place of peace and moderation. But there's caution here, because whoever came in, wants your energy in a negative way. I got a name. So for me, I got a name, and I already know this. And oh God, no, okay, I get it, Spirit. I was softening. The thing with Aries is we take a lot and then we explode, and then we get over it. We never hold a grudge. We never stay mad. And sometimes the problem isn't about staying mad. The problem is the boundary was created for a reason. So I was given a name, and I recognize the person doesn't want the distance. They want to have a closeness, but Spirit says they still have work to do. So that's why I keep getting this pushing in here, this pressing, this demanding energy. So know that such a retreat is a retreat in strength, a voyage inward, for centering, for balance. Timely retreat, timely retreat is among the skills of the spiritual warrior. Sowelu counsels opening yourself up, letting the light into the part of your life that has been secret, shut away. To accomplish this may call for a profound recognition, for admitting to yourself something that you've long denied. There is a prayer known as Gayatri that embodies the spirit of the rune of wholeness. Address the sun in this fashion. You who are the source of all power, whose rays illuminate the world, illuminate also my heart, so that I too can do your work. We're here on a path, right? We have a mission. While reciting the Gayatri, visualize the sun's rays streaming forth into the world, entering your heart. It's touching me right now. And then streaming out from your heart center and back out into the world. Remember, only love in, only love out. This is a powerful, life-enhancing prayer. There's also caution here not to give yourself airs, right? This is not about arrogance. It's not about ego. Even in a time of bountiful energy, you're required to face and vanquish your refusal to let right action flow through you. Nourish this capacity, for it is a mark of true humility. Practice the art of doing without doing. Aim yourself truly, and then maintain your aim without manipulative effort, right? We're not forcing any change upon another. We do our own work. We are meant to shine our light. That's it. That's what we're meant to do. Practice the art of doing without doing. Meditate on Christ's words. I can of mine own self do nothing, for by our own power we do nothing. Even in loving, it is love that loves through us. This way of thinking and being integrates new energies and permits us to flow into wholeness, which is the ultimate goal of the spiritual warrior. And we wrap that up. And that was a lot. Runes are a lot. Maybe next time, not so many. I'm a little dizzy right now, in all truth. Yes, we love runes. All right, putting these ones down. I need to take a drink because that was a lot. Pei says to all of you, hello, beautiful souls. I'm just giving myself 5 seconds to breathe. Yes, I needed water. My water isn't just water. It has chia seeds. It has minerals that a friend gave me. It has I take a product. I'm a distributor of a product called Trinont, and it's natural, all natural, and it is for energy. It takes sugar and transforms it into fiber. It elevates your mood. It's amazing, and so it's in my water. I'll probably do a post soon about Trinont. It helps you lose weight too, which is a added bonus. Okay, we're moving on to the coyote, which, depending on what the message is the Heyoka or the trickster. Laugh at your mistakes, learn from them, move on. The Heyoka has no problem. See, it's not embarrassed. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. Don't be. We all make mistakes, right? The Heyoka also allows themselves to look like they've made a mistake, or they look like they've been foolish. It's like the sacred fool, right? This is a sacred fool. That's who I saw in this. You may think this one is foolish to do what they're doing, to act in the way that they did, to speak the way that they are, to choose that path, to choose that person, to choose that job, to choose that opportunity. But they're brilliant. Remember, they're brilliant. And we're going to this message. So for those who chose the Heyoka, coyote medicine. Ooh, that one almost came out. Ooh, all right. I like it when it happens quickly. Song I'm hearing. Wait until you love me again. We can't be friends. Wait until you love me again. So remember, it talked about a friendship that was dysfunctional and it needed to go in order for the proper love to come in. This gives hope. And as I say that, Master McFinn wants out and Raven wants in. So they're switching. One goes in, one comes out, right? Raven comes in, Master McFinn goes out. So we can't be friends. Wait until you love me again. There needs to be change, right? There needed to be time for that in order for that to happen. Make waves. This is going to be ridiculous because the other one was so long and this is going to be much shorter. It's your turn to make a splash. It's your turn to dive in. So do something that, this is a sacred fool. This is where you're going to choose to do something that others may not agree with, that others may caution you. You may even feel like it's risky. It's a risky move. But this is a time to make a splash, to rock a few creaky boats. People don't like their boats rocked. I like being rocked. Rocking is self-soothing to me. Don't be afraid to get wet. Don't be afraid to put your feet in the water. The water is emotion. Don't be afraid to express yourself. Don't be afraid to cry. Don't be afraid to sing. Don't be afraid to speak. Don't be afraid to act. This is all communication, right? Don't be afraid to communicate at this time. You may feel foolish, but you're not. You may fail. You may look foolish to others. You may make people think in a new way. Oh my God, spirit is so amazing. That's what the Heyoka does. I called that. I heard that. That's my intuition, right? I saw the coyote, but instead of seeing the trickster, I heard Heyoka. The Heyoka appears foolish in order to teach a lesson, in order for people to see things in a different way. You are allowing yourself to do this. Don't worry about what it might look like to other people. You did what you were supposed to do. Wow, this is amazing. Every great trailblazer and change maker made a few waves, rocked a few freaking boats, stepped on a few toes, right? You're no different. So you're being, and I'm going to, because that last message, what time is it? 1:50? Yeah. Because that last message was so ridiculously long, I'm going to ask her another message. But don't you think that that's incredible that I said the Heyoka and then this is about what the Heyoka does, right? You might appear foolish, but you're teaching a lesson. You're delivering a message. You did what you were meant to do. This is helping me. Because I was asked to do this last weekend and it pretty much ended a friendship. But Spirit says it ended that way that friendship was. Could no longer go that way. things needed to be said. And I did it. But this is telling me that I did the right thing. So that helps me. Because and it appeared otherwise. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the Heyoka coyote, I love coyotes. I have a coyote that walks my neighborhood. She sits at the top of the hill. She's beautiful. Correct for neutrality on all levels. And my cats are safe. She doesn't come down and bother them. Correct for neutrality on all levels. I think we have a spiritual pact. Correct for neutrality for those who chose the Heyoka. Thank you. Embrace your sensitivity. So you're sensitive. Oh, you're too sensitive. No, you're not. You're not too sensitive. You're sensitive, and that's a gift. Your sensitivity is a sacred gateway to your intuition. You need to be sensitive. You need to have your little hairs lift up. You need to be able to understand, ooh, and my ear does that. That's, remember, light side, night side. So right ear, night side. Light, left ear, the light. Right spirit, dark, light. So I need to understand what that means. I need to pay attention to that. I need to be extra, like loud noises affect me in a way, but that they get my attention, right? It's that special receptive radar that picks up the energies and the signals. Ooh, like a scent on the wind, right? Like like a flash of something, or like a song came into my mind, or a word came into my mind. Like when I saw the coyote, I heard Heyoka. And it that was the most important thing that I should have heard because it came along with the message. So your sensitivity is one of your greatest assets. It's also a way to keep you safe. It's a key for your survival. If you're sensitive, then you must guard your sacred energy. That's what Bea's doing. She's guarding the neighborhood right now, right? She's protecting. The more you connect with your sensitivity, the more miracles and synchronicities you're going to attract. Because if you pay attention to what those little fine hairs, those little razor hairs, those little things that lift up, you're going to hear more, you're going to see more, and spirit's going to bring you more. That's how it works. All right. Do we do one more? I think we do one more. Correct for neutrality on all levels. And then we do the last message. I really don't want to. Maybe I shouldn't do one more. I'm not going to do one more. We have one more message. And I don't like doing it too long because it's hard for people to sit still for that long. So the last message is the horse. I chose this one. The iron horse. This is about strong, steady, forward movement, capable of carrying. Sometimes you need to be carried to get to your destination. Maybe somebody wants to carry you to get to your destination. Spirit is definitely carrying you to your destination. Maybe it's time to walk. Literally, I got to take my dogs for a walk. Yes, got that message. All right, we're going to this deck. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the horse, wow, that was fast. Perspective. There's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. So perspective is everything, right? So this one, sometimes spirit does that. Like when I did what I had to do last week and it went sideways, it didn't go sideways. It went the way it was supposed to go, but it was hard for me. And I said to spirit, somebody said to me, how do you feel? And I said, I'm a little pissed off at spirit, to tell the truth. I said, I had to take it in the ass every time I deliver a message like this. And yet, what did the Heyoka do? They're the trickster, right? They get you to see something in a new way. So sometimes spirit has to turn things on their head in order for you to see something. Sometimes when you hang your head upside down, you look at the world in a different way. And that's what spirit's asking you to do now, is check your perspective. Have you ever done that? It's really fun. I loved doing it as a little kid. I would hang my head upside down and imagine walking on the ceiling and imagine and it was fun. It was a new way of looking at things. So spirit's bringing in a new perspective. So let's find out what specific things they can drop into my ears about this way, a better way of doing something. What's daring you to be different? Maybe I've been doing this again and again and again, and that approach wasn't working. So I needed to take a new approach, right? And needed to do this differently, because you can't keep doing the same thing again and again and expect a different result. That's the definition of insanity. So Archangel Chamuel is the angel of soulmate unions, as well as to help with career issues and career jobs. If you're searching for a job, looking for a relationship, you call in Archangel Chamuel. Archangel Chamuel shares a sacred duty with Archangel Michael as a protector as well. So Archangel Chamuel is asking you to look at something from a different perspective. So in regards to soulmate, unions, friendships, family, love, also work, career, job, right? Maybe you've been doing it. Well, I'm doing it differently, right? I'm doing runes. I'm doing charms. We're doing something different in a different way. We're trying something different. So it's a time to reflect as well. And we're in Mercury retrograde, which is a time of reflection about looking back. How far have we come? Have we mastered this? What do we still need to work towards? What do we need to change? Are we to allow an opportunity to come back that we let go of? Are we allowed people to come back that we let go of? Or are we supposed to just, yeah, I did a great job. Time to go. Thanks. Thanks, but no thanks, right? Whatever it might be. It's a temporary time. Mercury retrograde is a temporary time. It's going to be gone. It'll come back again, but it's very important to our growth, our spiritual development. It also indicates that our heart is leading us maybe to perform a selfless act. Well, I'm going to go back to the Heyoka. What I did was a form of love. And if you didn't understand that, it was a self-sacrifice on my behalf. It was. I sacrificed a friendship because of the way the person took it, right? But it was an act of selflessness. So you may be called upon as an act to perform an act of selflessness, or maybe an act of kindness for someone. I like that. This is about letting you know that compassion is always rewarded. Love in, love out. When you send out love, it always comes back. It may not come back to where you send it, but it most definitely does come back to you. So this is also a reminder that you're not doing any of this alone. Archangel Chamuel came forward to let you know I'm on your side. I'm walking with you, right? I'm asking for you to understand that your greatest gift to this world is your unique perspective, the way that you look at things, your true, eclectic, one of a kind self, right? Dare to be different. Maybe time's moving slowly, you feel right now. There's could be a shift or a change in priorities. I say right now, I'm prioritizing myself. I've given far too much of myself, and it's time to prioritize me. It could be unconventional ideas, doing things outside of the box. I love that. The heron people, the crane people, they dance to their own beat. They dance to their own tune. They don't really care what other people think. They assert when they see opportunity, and they see opportunities when others don't. And when they do, they're also able to make something out of opportunities that people don't even recognize. So your perspective is badass here. So dare to be different. Be different. Who cares what anybody else thinks, in all truth? So, as I said, Archangel Chamuel is the helper, helps you find a new job, helps you find a relationship, helps you find things that you might have lost. So I called on Archangel Chamuel when the Labradorite fell out of my ring, and I asked the fairies to bring it back where I could find it. They did. They brought it back, and I took it to my friend. I'm at the art show. I'm going to give a plug to my friend Marlo. Marlo Johnson's having an art show here in Sedona this weekend. She'll be back again in 2 weekends. She's got one in the village of Oak Creek also running at the same time. And my friend Alan Kwan and my friend Zoe, who is the artist of my deck and our deck. Ooh, there's our messenger. She's also there with her booth. So if you're in West Sedona, go there. They're there till 5:00. And I found the Labradorite for my family ring. My friend Lori that I met is a mirror of my actual birth father, and we shared the same ring, but my Labradorite stone fell out and it crushed me. I needed that back. I'm called Little Lightning at Big Thunder. The Labradorite is the lightning stone. I found it. He's going to remount it for me, and I'm getting it back. So call on Archangel Chamuel to help you find things or people or situations that you might have thought you've lost, because the name Chamuel means the eyes of God. I will find what you cannot see. Call upon you. It's also about call upon Archangel Chamuel to help you find a different perspective. Help me see things in a different way. All right. Holy granola, you guys. That's a lot. So now we're going to do you guys. Whoever would like a message, please let me know. I already have Starry and Kira. I'm going to get my little booklet and I'm going to write you guys down, because I don't know if I can get your, thank you. Thank you. I'm going to get your names. And if I can't see you guys, if you're going to need to leave a message on Facebook, but don't do it till I get back so I can watch for a second. Hold on. Sorry, I didn't bring the booklet. You want to come out? Okay. Out you go. Okay. So go. Anybody who wants a message. Oh, I can see some of you. Okay, Lori. Pay. Christine. Natasha. Julie. Tina. Serenity. Oh my God, there's a lot. Starry. Kira. Do you want a message, Kara? Gina. Did I get Gina? Holy good Lord, I'm running out of room. All right, I'm going to roll here. Okay. For Lori. Message for Lori. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Message for Lori. Oh, how awesome. Extra magical energy. Yes, Kara. Surrounds your situation right now. Expect miracles. Oh, I love it. I love it. As I said, the eclipse season, sometimes people and situations get eclipsed out of our life. That's what eclipse energy is all about. But it also brings magic and miracles. Ingrid, yes. Yes, I already have. I think, didn't I put you down, Ingrid? I didn't. Sorry. I always know that I have you over here. I think I put you down first. I wrote you down first before. Okay, so Ingrid is next. That's your message, Lori. Ingrid is next. Correct for neutrality on all levels for Ingrid. Oh, thank you so much for showing up. Bye, Sean. Sending you love. Woo! Who is this for, Ingrid? Ingrid. Passion, love, sexual energy, passions aroused, vital life force, kundalini, the sun, giver of life, strength, a gift, new infusion of energy, something beyond your control, surrender. So the kundalini is your kundalini is your gifts opening up. The sun, the giver of life, strength, a gift, this new infusion of energy, something beyond your control. Surrender to the madness, surrender to the best. This is yours. Wow. That is awesome. Surrender to the madness. I like that. Surrender to the madness. Okay. Lori, we already did. We're going to pay. Kirsten. Okay. We're going to pay. This is a pen from Zoe, my friend Zoe that's at the Art Mart this weekend. You make a difference. Isn't that cute? Okay. Pay. Okay. This one. Correct for neutrality for pay. Horse was perfect message, Kirsten says. Thank you. Wonderful. That's awesome. A new day. Yay. This is a really good one. Let go of what was in order to make room for what's to come. Eclipse energy, right? You can't grab the new stuff if you hold on to the crap. It may be time to release a relationship that's run its course, a job that's lost its luster, or a depleting commitment. The past is over. What's done is done. Acknowledge the feelings, learn from the experience, and give yourself permission to release any negative emotions or guilt. When one area of our life falls apart, new opportunities fall into place. I said, when one door closes, another door opens. When one goes in, when one goes out, another comes in. Yay. There you go. Hey, Christine. Correct neutrality on all levels. Christine. Breezer. Okay, Breezer. I got to write down. I wrote you down, Tina. Breezer, but I don't have Breezer. Tina. Breezer. Correct for neutrality. Who am I writing for? This is Christine. No, Christine got a new day, right? Or that was Ingrid. Okay. Oh my God, I shouldn't write the name. I shouldn't cross the name out until I read the person. Natasha. Is this for Natasha or Christine? Somebody tell me. Is this for Natasha or Christine? Who was I supposed to read this one for? I said the name because I wrote a line. Somebody tell me who this is for. Doesn't matter. I'm going to give you the message, but you got to tell me who it's for so I know who's next because I don't want to miss anybody. If it's Christine, it's either Christine or Natasha. Whoever got the message. 6 of Ariel. I love this. Ariel is the archangel of finances and the angel of animals. I work for Ariel. Ariel works for me. So material needs get fulfilled in a magical and unexpected ways, acts of kindness or giving or receiving with a grateful heart. So this is not a paycheck. It was for Christine. Okay, this is for Christine. Okay, good. This is not a paycheck. This is unexpected. This is Archangel Ariel saying, thank you for taking care of the animals. So we are giving you this. It is someone is bringing you a gift. It is spirit is giving you a gift of opportunity, of love, of passion, of whatever. Christine, I got that. Okay. So 6 is victory. 6 is nostalgia. So it could be someone or something coming back from the past. All I know is this is Archangel Ariel. So say thank you. She's Queen of Fairies. Love her. Her color is purple. Pink. Sorry. Pink. Correct for neutrality. I don't know why I said purple. That's interesting. All right. So now we're doing Natasha. Natasha. I wrote Breezer down. All right. Natasha. 3. 1, 2, 3. This one. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Yeah, that was yours, Christine. Okay. That was a great one. I take that one. Yes, please. Thank you. My arms are open to receive. All right. Natasha, decide. It's time to make a decision. Make a decision. So no matter what you choose, it's going to be the right path for your statement. Because in our life, it's always either a lesson or a blessing. That's all it is. Life is always a lesson or a blessing. That's it. So channel your energy, be decisive, learn from it, grow, and decide which way do I go? Which decision is it? What is it going to be? You and only you can make the decision. That's your message. Julie. Julie gets this one. Correct neutrality on all levels. You're very welcome. Correct neutrality on all levels. Ooh, I love this one. Ooh, you got 2, and they're both awesome. Okay. So it's the light at the end of the tunnel. You can breathe a sigh of relief. You've got Archangel Michael. He's got your back. You're not rowing that boat. He is guiding that boat out of the storm into the halcyon skies, blue skies, calm seas. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans. This could be time for relocation or time to take a trip. It's moving emotionally from one situation into another. But then check this out. This person's bags are packed. Time to take the next step. She's going on a trip. So two messages about travel. Could be you or someone close to you, right? Time to take the next step. Optimistic plans turn out as expected. 3 of Gabriel, 6 of Michael. So 6, victory, nostalgia. Don't be so focused on the material world. Focus your thoughts on spirit and everything comes to you. Gabriel is the messenger. She's bringing you a message that it's either time for you to go on a trip or someone's coming to see you. Yes. Or you're moving out of Serenity. Why are you not on right now? Where are you? I'm live. Sorry. She sent me a message. I don't know if she's just sending me something to corroborate or what, but all right. That's your message. Your messages. Correct neutrality on all. And so also, if you've been thinking about going on a trip, this is your confirmation. Go ahead and do it. Wise planning. Take the next step, right? Okay. Tina, your message. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, my deck. You got a message from my deck. Correct neutrality on all levels. Mine is Zoe's. Spiritual Cheerleader Oracle. Okay, we can't get 100 of them, Spirit. We can't take that many. These are way too long. Correct neutrality on all levels. For Tina. That one. All right. Wow, is it this one or this one? Shiznit. All right. Right. All right, it's this one. Okay. This is Archangel Sandalphon. I love Archangel Sandalphon. Archangel Sandalphon is Archangel Metatron's twin. Archangel Sandalphon is the angel of music. Archangel Sandalphon is a loving, gentle master musical healer, specializing in long-distance healing. It is in his or her presence that you can feel the energy of nature, the trees, flowers, crystals, plants, and herbs. And if you have a special love of music, it would be Archangel Sandalphon that wishes to connect with you to deliver powerful and healing messages of loving guidance. I am sure that we have all felt emotionally moved by the power of music. So powerful in its energy, music can move us to tears. Fire us up, excite us, and lift up our vibration, giving us energy to move, dance, and act. That's just the music. Now, lyrics to a song, well, now that's a very specific way that the divine can choose to deliver a message. Pay close attention to the guidance you receive in this way. Let me listen to the song. It's talking about a friend. I haven't seen you in a long time, my friend. Someone's coming back from the past. This is also a message from a loved one in spirit. It's until we see each other again. What are the words I need to hear? It's been a long day since I've seen you, my friend. It said the words that I needed to hear were, you've always been by my side, and now you will be with me for the long ride. We've come a long way from where we began. I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. Yes! This is the love of my life. Pay close attention to the guidance you receive in this way. You will know the song is for you by the way your body and mind is touched by it. It will elicit specific thoughts, feelings, and intuitive suggestions. You may literally hear the answer to your question in the lyrics to a song. Archangel Sandalphon is a spiritual twin of Archangel Metatron, the original dynamic duo. What a powerhouse. What a team we are a part of. If we choose, I say yes. Woohoo! It's been a long day since I've seen you, my friend. Tell you all about it when I see you again. So a line had to be drawn, and that line was drawn in the sand. How can we not talk about family when family's all it's about? You were always standing by my side. Now you'll be with me through the last ride. May the light guide your way. Hold every memory as it goes. Oh my God, Serenity just said hi, and it's her message next. The song makes me cry. It's been a long day without you, my friend. That was Serenity. I'll tell you all about it. My best friend, I hadn't seen her in a year and a half, and she was here. It'd been a long day since I'd seen her. It was a big deal. Okay, this is Serenity's message. This song is for her. Correct for neutrality. Serenity's also a mirror for my spiritual twin, so I hope that's coming soon, babe. Correct for neutrality, Serenity. This one? Correct for neutrality for Serenity. It's been a long day. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Wow. Correct for neutrality on all levels for Serenity. What is her message? I gotta turn that down. YouTube doesn't like when we... I have to be able to hear it, but... It's funny because both my twin and Serenity are the Raven, and I am called She Who Walks with Raven, so it's funny. Raven just wanted in the back door. In the back door. Correct for neutrality for Serenity. Two messages. Oh, you're going to love these messages. Yay! Well, I know you're going to love one. I don't know what the other one is. Oh, well, God, you got three. Holy Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Goddess. I don't like to say, oh, my God. Oh, my goddess. The one I saw was Six of Ariel. Your material needs being met unexpectedly in an unexpected way. Gifts of kindness. Give and receive with a grateful heart. But then Ariel comes forward again with the ace, the big one. It's your lucky day. New resources of mind, time, money, or support. Are you kidding me? Material needs get fulfilled magically, unexpectedly. Acts of kindness, giving and receiving. I gave to her. She gave to me. She gave me a beautiful moonstone pendant. Giving and receiving with a grateful heart, right? When you give, you get. And then Ace of Ariel. New resources of money, time, or support, a change in job or promotion. Whoa. And then this. And you know exactly what to do, girl. You know exactly what to do. This is the benefit of experience. You have come to this place in your life where you are now the teacher. You have learned the lessons. You are now the mentor. It's time for a career rather than relationships right now for you. The focus for you is career, and you know what you're doing. You're brilliant, you're self-reliant, you're insightful, you're humorous, you're my best friend, and I love you. And Archangel Michael's got your back, and so does Ariel, of course, because her and I both have many, many animals. And when we work for Spirit, Spirit works for us. We work for Ariel, Ariel works for us. That is awesome. Freaking awesome. Thank you. Now we have Starry. Okay, so I heard 6 for Starry. I just heard 6, and I don't have 6 decks, but I'll go around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 6 again is nostalgia. 6 is keep your take your thoughts off the material world, focus more on spirit, and they will handle it. And then also, that's too many, spirit. It's endurance with ultimate victory. So endure, persist. Big deal. Yes, missed you too. How come when people see when they get their message, they ditch? That's not cool, because there's all these messages are for all of us. Make a wish. Make a wish. Who am I doing this for? Starry. Oh, Starry. This is a magical moment of manifestation. Make a freaking wish and enjoy the manifestation. Why? Because you closed that door, because you let that go. And because you did on the new moon, those wishes come in. Your wish is granted. Make your wish and expect it to happen because you've done the right thing. Oh my God, that was perfection. Perfection. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Kira. 2, 1, 2. Oh, same deck. Okay. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Kira. Woo. When it gets to be the... Oh, hold on. Oh, this is interesting. You know that these came out for Starry, and I said there were too many, and I put them back, and now they came out for you. So the message in that... Why is my jacket falling off? Hold on. I have so many things on. It's for you or someone close to you, but I think it's for both of you. And there's a rhyme, so that's the truth. It's talking about breaking free. You need to break free and try something different, because try different ventures, try different experiences. It's the way we grow. It's the way we learn. Try something new. Remember, Spirit said, don't be afraid to get your feet wet, right? Jump in the water. Know that you deserve to receive. It's all about active self-worth, right? Whatever this is, you deserve good in all ways, but for some reason, there's something that you have not felt worthy of, or you have not felt deserving of, and you may not even realize that. It may be in the way that you have acted or allowed someone to act towards you has shown you as feeling unworthy, and that's not the truth. You deserve the best. Spirit wants you to work on treating yourself with more kindness. Also, your prayers are being answered. Your questions are also being answered in synchronistic manners. Pay attention to the synchronicities. We've been having synchronicities off the chart here, right? Notice them. When we notice the synchronicities, Spirit will bring us more. Pay, you're still there. Did I not do your message, Pay? I did. Oh, you're still there. You didn't leave. Thank you. So, break free. Dip your foot in the water. Don't be afraid to try something different. Pay attention to the synchronicities like we're getting in our dreams. Those are the answers to our questions. We get it. Those are the guidance steps that we're getting. So that's Starry. Kira, sorry. Well, it's obviously for Starry too. Gina next. 2. No way. Seriously, everybody loves this deck. Okay. 2. What a message, Tina says. Thank you so much. Worth crying. You're very welcome. Spirit says you're welcome. Did I do Gina? I'm doing Gina now. Gina. Someone's peeking, watching from the closet. Loaded God complex. Cock it and pull it. Well, don't come in with a loaded God complex, because that's not desirable. Self-forgiveness. Let go of guilt and remember that you're a perfect child of God. So it's time to forgive yourself for what you didn't know before you knew it, right? We can only do what we can only act on what we know. And it could be that you've been holding yourself responsible for something. Well, like me, I did what Spirit asked me to do, and I was beating myself up for it. Not for long, not really. I knew I was supposed to do it, but it's like forgive yourself. Let it go. Forgiveness also, as this could also be for someone close to you. Forgiveness allows for healing, which allows for a new beginning. So it's very important to focus on the benefits of forgiveness. You need to allow yourself to release this energy that you've been carrying. It doesn't help you. Release it. Forgive it. Forget it. Let it go. You or someone close to you. Kirsten. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Kirsten. Sexuality. Oh, wow. I say yes to this. An influx of sexual energy is coming your way, embracing both the masculine and the feminine aspects of the self. This creates wholeness, two coming together. It is safe for you to express yourself sexually in whatever way you choose, provided you do it in a loving manner. So the sexual energy is coming towards you. So the sexual energy can be literally in the form of sexual energy between two, but it's also the seat of your sacral chakra is the seat of sexual energy and creativity. So this new influx is coming towards you. You're going to be able to create something new. It's going to create a wholeness within yourself, within your life. And you are safe to express yourself creatively in whatever way you choose. I should have done that long ago. Now, I'm saying that about my scarf that was constantly in my way. And now I'm saying maybe that's a situation. You should have done that a long time ago, right? All right. Breezer. Breezer's the last one. So if there's anyone else that I didn't get, that I skipped, or that hasn't said that they wanted a message, please tell me. Oh, for God's sake, stop saying that. I keep hearing two, the number two. So February, two people, two choices. You need to make a choice. Stop going back and forth, make a decision. You can't travel two paths. This may involve two people. This may involve two opportunities. This may involve two archangels are with you. Two masters are with you. I'm seeing twins. So this is Metatron and Sandalphon right now. So I'm supposed to listen to this song. It must be exhausting always rooting for the anti-hero. Anti-Hero by Taylor Swift. Look up the lyrics. You'll know what your message is. All right. So the last message is for Breezer, but it's for all of us, obviously. Correct for neutrality. Give me a number, Spirit. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Unbelievable. This deck, everybody, it was this deck all day long. I could have gone the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Curious. I wonder if it was that way. I wonder if I went in the wrong direction. Spirit said choose, right? Spirit said 2. I'm taking them both. Taking them both. Spirit said 2. Correct for neutrality on all levels. That was too many. Can't take 300 messages. Correct for neutrality on all levels. I need my hair done, Kara. I'm a blonde, but you can see I've got white. I got white streaks in my hair. Look at that. My hairdresser's on here. That's why. My friend Kara. Did I do Kara? Did Kara get a message? Yes. Okay. Correct for neutrality on all levels. You're very welcome. Oh my. Is it the other deck? If I don't get it in 1 second, I'm going to the other deck because that's probably why they said choose 2. All right. Stinkies. Perfect. Kirsten says thank you. Make a decision. I was told to as well. Make a decision. Stop going back and forth. Stop vacillating. Listen to your intuition and make a decision. Second one, don't quit before your miracle. Stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. They are coming true. Do not quit before the miracle. It's like those movies where they're waiting for the other person at the train station. They're waiting. Hearts breaking because the person doesn't show up. They get on the train, they leave, and the person comes around the corner. Don't do that. You can see this mermaid holding on. I am a mermaid. I've got a giant mermaid on my stomach. She's holding on. And here comes that guy. There he comes. Right there over the hill. He's carrying baggage. So I don't know if he's got bags. He's coming from somewhere else or he's got a little bit of baggage. but this could be an opportunity, a person, whatever this is. Don't quit before a miracle. And then I said I would do 2, so I'm taking one from this deck. Oh, there it is, right there. It's the last one left. Karma. So it is a person. Someone from your past reemerges into your life. This gives you the opportunity to handle things differently than you did in the past. Stand firmly in your power, yet stand also in the light of love. The universe is presenting you with a fresh opportunity to clear away any lingering karma linked to this relationship. That person is coming from the past. All right, that was all. Everyone, I would like to do one for moi. Pick a number for me, Spirit. They're so ridiculous. Seriously. Because I kept pulling the same numbers out of my head. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Stop falling off my shoulder. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality. This is my message and all of ours. Wow, clouds have rolled in, dude. Clouds have rolled in. So when I go to the market, I'm going to be freezing. You're very welcome. Correct for neutrality. Show me the right message, Spirit. What is the most important? I pulled 2 unicorn cards for you, Kirsten said. Sherry, patience and adventure. Travel plans might be in your future. Thank you. That was so sweet. Thank you. Patience. Patience. Remember that rune about patience? Patience brings more reasons to be patient. So I'll just relax. I'll choose that. I'll choose to relax. And adventure? Hell yeah. I'm about adventure. Ooh. Flowers. But you know what? This is a seed pod, and it landed right at my feet. A new beginning. This is a little seed pod. I'll take that. Oh, we forgot. Well, we didn't, but I forgot. For those who ditched out, they missed out because we haven't done the charms yet. We still have a couple charms that we're going to pull out and get a message for. So whoever walked away, you blew it. This is not working. I think you're supposed to do it like this, right? You do it in the front and then wrap it around like this. No, that looks cool. Oh my God, why didn't I do it that way? That is so pretty. You can even still see my necklace. Ugh. All right, what am I looking for? Oh, this. Listen to your body. Oh God. No matter how bad we feel, our bodies always are working on our behalf to create health and vitality. Meet your body halfway by acting on the messages it sends you. Whether it's a whisper or a roar, do not ignore what you hear. Listen to your body. It wants what's best for you. My body was tired, so I didn't work yesterday. So it was an idea. Serenity, Leah is dying to tell you thank you for her Zoomy. One of the things that my best friend took home was a little electric car for her daughter. And she's been waiting 1.5 years for it. And she just got it. It's a pink little car. And thank you, Katie. Oh, I should probably do a message for Katie. Katie. I think what we'll do is we'll do a message for Katie. I listened to my body. My body said I was to rest. Ooh, my body said I was to dance. There's a party tonight. There's a dance party. And I was wondering if I should go. I think I'm supposed to. Kick up your heels. Kick up your cute heels and move your glorious body. Feel the music and let loose. Sweat your prayers and twirl to your intentions. Every cell in your body will rejoice. Exercise is as important to your well-being as healthy eating and processing your stress and emotions. You can shake a tail feather alone, with friends, or with a passionate partner. Dance your gorgeous heart out. That's what my body wanted me to know. That's amazing. So I'm supposed to go to a party. How fun. It's a galactic prom for a beautiful soul sister named Naughty, who passed into spirit last year, and they're honoring her because she was very galactic. I'm a galactic. I'm a Lyran starseed. So they're doing a galactic prom tonight for her. I think it's tonight. I hope it wasn't last night. Maybe it was, because there was a galactic prom last night. I'll have to look. Anyway, Katie, message for Katie. Katie, it's my life. It's my life. I heard it's my life. Holiday. The spirit of the ocean calls you, offering healing and much needed peace. Come to the water and connect with its endless flow of magic. You need a change of scenery. I've told her this every reading. Take a holiday and all will fall into place. I told her. All right. Isn't this the most beautiful bowl? I love this bowl. I didn't know what to do with it. It's for the charms. So what do our charms have to say? Correct for neutrality on all levels. I got 2. I got a butterfly, transformation. It's time to fly. It's time to fly away. Something is transforming. And I got a little, this is so small. It's a little bird. It's a little new beginning. Can you see it? It's tiny. It's a new beginning. How cute is that? Wait, how do I do it so you can actually see it? It's a little baby beginning. It's a new beginning. Something has transformed and there is now a new beginning. Anything else, Spirit? Something has changed. It's going to be a sweet song. One more, Spirit said. Rebirth. It's a bat. A bat is about rebirth, transformation. So something has truly transformed and there's going to be a sweet new beginning. That's wonderful. All right, you guys, we're at a wrap. 2:30. That's an hour and a half. Thank you so much for being with me. Please share. Please click the like button and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It has to do with the algorithm. I'll get buried if you don't. I really need that help. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for so many people showing up. Thank you for Serenity. Thank you, Spirit. I love you all. I'm going to let you go. Take care. Bye.